Hi everybody, this is Liz Choate, registered dietitian and director of clinical nutrition here at Jackson Purchase Medical Center, doing another Learning with Liz lesson today with you. And I think I've kind of touched on this subject a little bit already in one other lesson, but I thought I'd talk a little bit more about it. But talking about snacking, we all like to snack, but trying to be a little bit healthier when we snack can be a challenge for a lot of people. So I thought maybe I could give you just some helpful hints of some things that might be a little bit healthier for us when we snack on different kinds of foods. And I'm also going to have a little recipe attached to the end of this of a snack that you could actually make at home. It's real quick and easy, but it gives you some good protein and a little bit of some carbohydrates in there. So, you know, the first thing when somebody thinks about, I'm going to go get something to eat, we think about chips. And so I kind of picked up, this is just a bag of regular chips. There's 240 calories in this one bag. But if we compare that to some baked chips, this only has 140. So you got 100 calories less in the baked chip. And it's still tasty and crunchy, because a lot of times that's what we want. We want something that tastes good, salty, and crunchy. So going more with a baked chip would be a little bit better option for you to go with. I also have some pretzels. And with these pretzels, there's only 110 calories in this. So again, we're getting even a little bit less than even the baked chips with a pretzel. Because again, a pretzel's baked, it's not fried. So that's what's going to have less with the calories. If somebody needs to watch your sodium intake, with pretzels, you can even kind of like rub on the pretzels and take the salt off of it. And that helps you on the sodium end of things with that. If you wanted to do some popcorn, you know, if you do microwave popcorn, just don't go with that movie theater butter popcorn that everybody loves, because you're going to get a lot of calories in that. So if you get a light butter flavored and get the snack size of that, there's only 90 to 100 calories in that, and that's a lot more healthier for us to do something like that. Or if you popped it yourself, you know, on top of the stove, or if you have a microwave popcorn popper, you can put your popcorn in that and pop it yourself. Again, try not to add a lot of the extra, you know, butter that people might want to put on it, or salt and things like that. On the sweet end of things, a lot of times we think of, let's grab some candy to eat. Well, this package of M&Ms has 230 calories in that. But if we went something more with some fruit, say this little individual serving of tropical fruit, this only has 60 calories in it. Or if we went with the apple, this apple's kind of, I always tell people, go with the size of a tennis ball. That has around 60 calories in that. Here's a Pop-Tart. I always tell people it's the breakfast of champions. But in 2 Pop-Tarts, there's 370 calories in both of these. So if you're going to eat Pop-Tarts, maybe just eat one instead of eating both of them. It's the holiday season, so a lot of times we have a lot of parties that we might go to. Someone might bring us some candy to snack on. So you just have to be, you know, really, really careful. Here's a little sucker that I actually got from somebody yesterday. So having something small like that works great, but don't have 5 of those at one time. If somebody does bring you candy, it's watching how much you have of those things at that time. I actually was talking with a patient of mine this morning, and she said, well, where she works, you know, someone gave them cookies yesterday, and I said, well, have 1 cookie, don't have 5. And I said, you just have to be aware and look at what you're doing. And that way you can control how much you take in, but you still can enjoy having that little sweet during the holidays. So it's just thinking and reading labels and just trying to pick the thing that would be a little bit better for you to do. Of course, the raw fruits and raw vegetables are going to be our best things for us to do, rather than going with the sweet thing. But sometimes we still want something sweet, so we just need to do a little bit smaller with different things. We went the salty, crunchy thing, so going more with something that's baked rather than something that's fried. That way it's just a better choice for you. The little recipe that I'm going to have attached to this, it's called Peanut Butter and Cocoa Energy Bites is the name of it. And actually one of my weight loss patients from the past gave me this recipe. And this is what she uses like for her sweet. It has, I'll kind of read off the recipe to you. It has oats, crispy rice cereal, peanut butter, a tablespoon of honey, and then you use some unsweetened cocoa, and you mix that all together and it can form into like a little ball, and then you can stick it in the fridge and let it get cold. And they're very, very, very tasty. Gives you some protein. It's not excessively sweet. So that's a good little option for you. So just thought I'll attach that recipe and then give you just another idea for you to do. So anyway, just think before you snack is what you want to try to do. If anybody has any other topics that you'd like for us to talk about or for us to maybe investigate a little bit, please leave us any type of comment that you would like to hear on our Facebook site. So I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.